It's day 2 of me giving y'all a rundown of all the Toy Story movies leading up to the release of Toy Story 5 this weekend. I'm Jose, and you could say I like movies, and today we're talking Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is actually my favorite Toy Story movie, and I know most people say it's their least favorite, but I don't care. This 1999 sequel explores Woody's and really all the other toys' fear that one day Andy won't want to play with them anymore. And one day when Andy accidentally tears one of Woody's arms, that fear seems like it could be a real possibility. Woody gets put up on a shelf with some forgotten toys and then accidentally ends up in a yard sale, where he is stolen by this greedy creep, Al. He owns Al's toy barn and he plans to sell Woody because apparently Woody is a very rare collectible. And that's when we meet these three, my favorite character Jesse, Stinky Pete the Prospector, and Bullseye the Horse. And they show Woody the truth of where he's from and very nearly convince him to not go back to Andy and to stay with them to be sold as a complete set. There's a really fun subplot with Buzz and some of the other toys to rescue Woody, and a crazy adventure ensues, and we happily end up back home with some new toys in tow just in time for Andy to come back from cowboy camp. Now, like I said earlier, Toy Story 2 is my favorite Toy Story movie, but I wasn't entirely positive why until I was a little bit older. And what I figured out about myself eventually is that I'm somebody that really loves lore and background and history to things. If you couldn't tell that from my Toy Story 1 video or some of my Shrek videos. And Toy Story 2 gives us that kind of lore for one of our main characters more than maybe any other Toy Story movie does. Us watching Woody learn that his character of Woody the Sheriff comes from an old TV show called Woody's Roundup is just the kind of thing that I really love in stories. And then him having this truth about himself but still choosing to go back to live with Andy is just very heartfelt. I say Jessie is maybe my favorite character because she's one of the most genuine and unapologetically herself characters in the entire franchise, and she's absolutely unhinged in this, and I love it. Like, just look at how they introduce her here.
What's me?
There's a snake in my boot.
Ha! It is you! Prospector said someday you'd come. Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln, the prospector! He'll want to meet you!
We also have a bunch of really cool references to other movies in this. My two favorites being this reference to Jurassic Park. And this reference to The Empire Strikes Back with Buzz and Zurg.
Surrender, Buzz Lightyear. I have won.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
And honestly, I also just love to hate Al. I think they were very successful at creating a perfectly dislikable character in him. Like, he just feels gross. And don't even get me started on the Cheeto fingers scene. Oh my, disgusting. It's also cool to me to see how much the animation has improved in just the 4 years between the release of the first movie and the second movie. But are you like me and Toy Story 2 is your favorite one? Let me know in the comments. And whenever you're ranking Toy Story movies, always remember, use your head.